It is the middle of June. Some of us might be thinking about our summer plans, but some people in Northeast Ohio are getting ready to cast ballots as well. A special election for Ohio's 6th congressional district is tomorrow. It comes as Representative Bill Johnson vacates his seat so he can take the job as president of Youngstown State University. News 5's Morgan Trow now with more.
Ohio's 6th congressional district covers a large area from Stark County down to Washington. Here's a look at your candidates. Republican Michael Rulli has been a state senator for years and also worked in local government. He's known for passing bipartisan legislation. He works at his family-run grocery stores, the Rulli Brothers Market, in Youngstown. Democrat Michael Kripchak is an Air Force veteran who was a research physicist. He says he's dealt with federal contracts. He was most recently a server at a restaurant in Youngstown. We asked them the same questions. So, why should voters choose you?
I see a lot of people that just feel forgotten and that there's actually no representation in any parts of the government or either party. I'm not afraid to go across the aisle.
You help us restore the American dream. I know how the federal government works.
How would you combat inflation?
I think if we took every single department in Capitol Hill and we cut 5% off of their budget, we're going to show that we can live within our means.
Push towards diversification of energy sources. This will continue to drop energy prices, which will affect inflation.
Where do you stand on immigration?
We have to shut the border. We could talk about work visas, but we can't have illegal immigration.
We expand legal ports of entry. We expand the courts so we could process asylum claims faster.
Should the federal government create restrictions to abortion? Both candidates said no.
It's the states' rights.
A woman's body is not the domain of the government.
Should we be providing more aid to Ukraine?
I think if we could really show that there's an oversight, there has to be an end to this eternal wars.
Yes, 100%. Russia will not stop at Ukraine.
What should be done in terms of the Israel-Hamas war and the humanitarian crisis in Gaza? Both men support aid to Israel in terms of defense.
I would rather pursue peace negotiations throughout the whole area.
Do what we can to make sure that they're not just blowing up schoolhouses indiscriminately.
Rulli touts his government experience, amount of legislation passed, and his family's 100 years in his community as why he should be chosen. Kripchak says he can relate to the average Ohioan, spends time with the farmers in the community, and knows how the military-industrial complex works. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.